Hi, this is Julie Waldorf with JulieWaldorf.com, and I have Butch here with Cornerstone Inspection. So Butch, what do you do?
I am a certified home inspector and a IAQA certified mold inspector.
So what is the mold all about? Could you tell us?
Well, mold is everywhere in the environment, except it should not be in the indoor environment. And primarily when you're talking about mold, you're talking about under sinks, under water heaters, behind ice makers, anywhere where we have what's called a moisture event inside the home, a leaky pipe, a leaky roof. Anywhere where there could be moisture, you have the potential for mold.
Okay, do people die or get sick from mold, or what's the scoop on that?
Not really. That's a kind of a big misnomer. There's been thousands of reports done, and to my knowledge, never been a report that has stated that mold will make you sick. What happens typically is that you have an allergic reaction, much like hay fever. So if you think you've got hay fever, if you have hay fever, you don't feel great in the spring because all the flowers are blooming. Well, let's just take all those flowers and put them inside your home. And how are you going to feel after a couple of weeks? You're going to be sick. You're going to have sinus infections, lung infections. You're going to have headaches. Mold is the same thing. Okay outside, not okay inside.
Okay, so you just come in and inspect, and then different people come in and get it out of there? Or
well, what we do is my company, which is Cornerstone Inspection, we inspect for any signs of microbial growth. We take air samples if needed, swab or tape lift samples. Those are sent to a lab. Once we get the results from the lab, we formulate what's called a protocol report. And that's a report that tells a remediation company, that's a separate company from us, how to get rid of it. And then oftentimes there'll be 2 or 3 companies that'll give a bid to the homeowner. Here's how much it would cost per Cornerstone Inspection's protocol report. Once they select a remediation company, then they come and do the work. When the work is done, I'm called back in to do what's called a PRV, a post-remediation verification, commonly known as a clearance test. And when I'm done, if everything's clear, I issue a clearance document, and it's just a contractor job to put it all back together after that.
Well, golly gee willikers, how much does that test cost as far as the mold test?
It just varies. If we're only talking about one area that we think we have mold, usually it's in the $400 to $600 range on the easy part. If we have multiple areas, it goes up by about $100 to $150 per area. You know, sometimes it'll go up to $1,000, but that's usually if we're doing a whole house evaluation. But most of the time, people call us because they have a problem, they saw it, they found it. So I'm only going to evaluate that one area, and usually around $400 to $600.
So if you sense you have mold, if you're buying or selling, you should have it inspected and go from there.
Absolutely. Have it inspected by a IAQA certified inspector.
Okay, what's your contact information, Butch?
You can call me at area code 805-619-5092, or you can log on to my website at cornerstonecentralcoast.net.
Okay, great. Thank you, Butch. This is Julie Waldorf, JulieWaldorf.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.